in a universe where life does not end at death. We explore the infinite possibilities forged by our very minds. Welcome to Arthadian Anthologies. Before we get started, we have a few special promos to feature. Be sure to check out the show notes in this episode to explore what you find in the following features. Enjoy. We are now recruiting space cadets for training simulations which are open in the new Expanding Universe Discord server. Join a squadron, pick your station, and lift off from your world and into the cosmos. A link will be found in the show notes for you to sign up today. This series was recorded in a relaxed environment with background noise from a puppy and a baby. My apologies if it breaks the immersion, but I still hope you have some fun listening. Enjoy. Greetings, fellow travelers and storytellers. Welcome to a Reborn in Power series featuring two chosen from distant backgrounds coming together to face the Foundation region and the problems plaguing it. Follow along as these two chosen encounter a mystery and play on both sides of the war for command. We return as you are both drifting through space after dealing with Titan and taking a pod. Kind of succeeding on a navigation check to the nearest planet, which is going to take about a month to get there.
At least we have food.
You found out that Titan's body, on his body, there is a little box that stores a bunch of random stuff, which includes packs, travel packs, with nutritions inside them. And it's enough food to last you even more than a month, actually. But
how big is the pod?
The pod is small. It's probably like a three-person pod.
Okay, but I could like stand up and stretch at least.
You can. It's kind of like a what's it called? A capsule.
Okay.
Kind of thing, and it has an artificial gravity where it can twist and center itself to where you can sit. You can stand up. If you're standing up though, you can only walk around in a room like this big. So the pod is up, and it's like a room this big. And
this big meaning like it's like a bedroom.
Yeah, it's like a bedroom.
All right. Yeah, I'll just, as more time passes, you start to notice that I'm like just getting further and further away from you in the pod, and just kind of like sitting like in the corner. I'll stand up every once in a while and just like walk around. And
yeah, you're continuing this. Are you going to try to do anything with like the communication systems on here? See if you can get in contact with anyone or do anything like that.
Yeah.
Or
are you going to? We stay dark
for a month. It's gonna be YouTube roleplay for.
I don't know about you, but I would like to get out of this pod. I'm not meant to be cooped up.
We'll end eventually.
What?
We'll end somewhere eventually.
Listen, I need to talk to people. I need to be free. I need to be out.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I think it's an amazing idea.
We don't know who's out there.
You're
We don't
right.
even know what territory we're in.
That's absolutely correct. Let me find out. I'm going to turn on the communications. Is anyone out there? Hello? Anybody? Respond.
You wait. Trying to see if there's any pings. Nothing.
I told you. You're just wasting your time.
Okay.
Right now, the pod is on autopilot to the nearest planet
I'm gonna
that
look.
supports life.
Let me see if there's something I could do about this. I'm just going to stand up, walk to the other side of the pod, turn around, walk back, go back to the comm system, turn it back on, and be like, hello, we've been stranded. We're marooned. We need assistance. Please respond. Assistance. Mayday. Mayday.
See,
No
I told you,
response.
you're wasting your time.
All right, let me try something else. I'm going to go to the other side of the pod. Stand there for a second.
You walk to another. It's kind of a circular shape.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep trying different points and then coming back and like,
Mayday, mayday.
Mayday.
I would like you to roll me a discipline will check, please. Oh, careful. What do you want to do?
Me, I'm gonna look through the list for Titan's box.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a computer's check, please.
That's a D10.
D12.
The one thing I don't have, huh?
I said D12 you just grabbed.
Here?
Yeah.
Oh,
The one thing you don't have is a D4.
that's what I don't have. Wow.
16.
16?
Computer?
You continue to just kind of go about this.
Oh, shit.
You're starting to, like, you're getting claustrophobic, and you're like, I need people. I need
someone.
I need
to talk to.
someone other than this guy.
15.
15?
Yeah.
So you have a +3?
Yeah.
What's your attribute score?
Computers.
So intellect? Oh yeah. Right?
Oh, well, I didn't add my intellect
You have to add
modifier.
your add your intellect modifier to it.
Ethanniel,
Oh,
tell
that
me.
didn't do too bad. It's actually a 16 now.
16. Okay.
Ethanniel,
All right.
Ethanniel, tell me a story.
What rank is that?
In the pod, can we...
What? Oh, never mind. I'll find it. Well, what do you want?
In the pod, is it like see-through? Like, can we see the glass?
There
window?
is a window by where the actual station is for working on basically the cockpit. It's just a big kind of like little. Well, it's a little computer station with communications and like and all that stuff. There's only like 3 seats inside here.
I point out the window and I glance and point over to the stars in the nearest nebula, the cluster of lights, and I say, long ago, the great condor whom we've all descended from, who was engaged in a battle, legendary, worthy of song and praise.
No, I don't care about that. Tell me a story about you. A person. You're what type of creature, bird are you?
I'm an Egalian.
I don't know much about that. How
I'm a Cantor.
okay.
Other than my childhood, I don't really remember much. I just...
Have you ever been with a woman?
Yeah, well, it's hard to define.
As you're searching through this, every time you click on something like ooh, what is that? It goes and it says an access code, and you can't get through it.
Even though I got through it earlier.
Travel packs don't have like codes
security.
to them. Yeah.
Okay.
Here, give me that. It's like a fidget toy. I just need something to work on.
No, I don't think so.
I think it's a great idea.
I'm the one who slayed Titan.
You didn't slay Titan.
I absolutely annihilated Titan.
You did not.
And I'll do the same if you try to touch my travel pack.
Listen, it's not your
distributor.
Travel pack. It's not your distributor or your travel pack.
It's my travel pack distributor.
No,
I've been feeding us for the last few days.
no, you've been feeding yourself. I think you've gained at least 10 pounds since we've been on this journey. I'm sorry, did I offend you? Please don't stop talking.
I think you should go.
But go where?
Exactly. It's not my problem.
Sorry. Okay, I'll be on my way. I'll walk to the other side of the pod. Is this far enough for you?
All right, you can try opening this up.
Thank you.
I toss it. No, I toss it.
Oh, thank God! I'm gonna like run over to the console, just drop the pod thing.
I try to grab the
little cube thing.
Yeah.
It falls to the ground, and you hear the alarm system going off again.
Is it the comm system?
It looks like it's a comm system.
Okay, I'll answer it.
You enter it, and then you hear. Distress. Beacon. You're unknown. Who are you?
We were on a journey. We were captured by some ship with some weird robot creatures, and we're just trying to find safety. Where are you located?
I am about 5,000 kilometers from your position.
By the way, how's Titan's body looking? Remember I grabbed him on the ship? Is it like starting to rot at this point, or?
Yeah, it's starting to get kind of...
Yeah, I also am like on you about that. I'm like, why on earth did you bring this thing? This is like not while we're on the comms, but... All right, who are you? What's your name?
I am Rune Forger. Vice 10.
Do I know anything about Rune Forgers?
Go ahead and roll lore checks.
Both
of you.
Nice.
That laugh was in game too.
$18.
What'd you get? Ethanniel.
One second. How do I clear it? Clear?
Click. Press down on the assets. Get the assets away from there.
Oh, then I can clear it.
Yes.
That's exactly. Oh. 8.
Ethanniel doesn't. You don't remember anything. But for you, Kayto, you believe you overheard Secto and the others talking about Rune Forgers being kind of the protectors of the realms and the enforcers, the ones
like
that
the police
guardians.
officers of the realm. Cool.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Perfect. So they'll help us.
Yeah. And this Rune Forger is Rune Forger Vice.
I'm so glad to hear you're a Rune Forger. We need assistance, but I'm just concerned. We've encountered a lot of dangerous people, and we just want security to make sure that you are who you say you are. Is there any proof that you have that you are actually a Rune Forger?
My proof is on my body and on my ship. But how am I to know that you are telling the truth?
I don't.
What? We're lost. We're stranded.
We've been traveling for about a month now. I mean, is there any like logs on our escape pod that I could show to send him or something to show that we've been traveling for like a month?
Yeah, you can.
I'll send him the log that states we've been traveling for like a month.
Where did you find this pod?
It was in a ship that's was just wandering through space.
Where were you before the ship?
I was traveling with, what was the name of the group that I was traveling with? That, like, what were we doing, or what were they doing?
They were mainly like mercenaries, just going about, and they found you, and basically you just went on board with them.
Yeah, I was traveling with a group of individuals.
Can you give me any kind of name or designations of any of the individuals?
Do I remember anything of where they were from? Or?
Secto, he was from. You remember him talking about how he was from some of the command colonies.
Is there a specific command colony?
As you really think about this, you can't remember him telling you a specific one.
They were from the command colonies. I just was picking up work, and I happened to go along with them. I never really gathered too much information.
All right, and then you suddenly see in front of the pod a ship kind of hover right in front of the pod.
I tried to hide the body somewhere in the pod.
There's not really much of a place to hide.
I just kind of like look at you.
Can I shove him in the little cube?
You can certainly try. Go ahead and roll a computer's check.
12.
Just half of his body gets sucked in, the other half just gets cut off.
You try to access the portion of it where it gets it to go inside, but you can't find a way to do it. You feel like this is a very complex little cube thing.
You haven't learned how to like put it all in, so it just opens up the part where the travel rations are, and it sucks in his body into the same location as the travel rations.
Let me just reach in there. Oh, that's his all.
You can't get it in.
Okay. Never had that problem before.
It's like, please stand by until I am boarded.
I would like to prepare you. There is a body on this ship with us.
A body, you say?
Yes, a body. It was on the ship that we came from. I think he was attacked by the robots that were on the ship.
Is this body cleansed?
Do I know what that means?
Maybe it's a medical term for like, is it free of any illnesses?
Well, he has like radiation poisoning, and he's like all pussy, right? And like there's boils on him, and he's like,
yeah,
stage 3 cancer.
No.
I see. All right. Well, then I'm going to need to quarantine the two of you.
Okay.
What does that entail?
It just means that you're not going to be able to touch anyone until you are free of any kind of illnesses that might have begotten you.
Are there more people on your ship?
It is just I.
All right.
But there is enough room, do not worry. I can handle it, but as long as you are telling me the truth and you're being forthright, I will take a look at this body of yours.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I want to assure you, I would never lie to you.
Is there anything that would show my fields that I have, like radiation fields slots equipped?
Searing fields, right? You have some.
I have some searing fields, but I also have the.
He wouldn't be able to access your fields unless he got into your armor.
Okay.
But he would be able to tell that you do have generators on your armor itself.
I can't put like a cloak over it.
You don't have a cloak.
It's not in the travel pack. I thought a travel pack had a cloak.
No, it doesn't have. But you see,
Titan doesn't have a cloak.
He goes up. The ship comes up and then attaches, and then you see the airlock door kind of starts to light up at the top of it, and then It opens up. It opens up, and you see standing there in a maroonish brown cloak. You see a looks like a strap that goes down across his torso, and on it are 3 of these glowing stones. 2 of them are this light blue, and one of them is a purplish color to it.
It's like a jewel.
Okay.
They're like stones. They look like stones, and they have runic symbols on them. And he steps inside. He has this light brown hair that kind of flows to the side. The sides of his head is shaved. He does have these like kind of yellowish, bluish eyes that kind of circle within them. And he's a prime. And he steps forward. His skin is a light tan.
Physique?
He's pretty built. He's not that tall. He's probably about 5'8", 5'9".
Thank God you found us. We've been traveling for... Yes, I know. I'm sorry.
You warned
Not to worry.
There's not a lot of room in there.
May I see the body?
I just motion for you to...
And please keep your distance.
I step
from
away
each other.
I step away from the body and just waddle over, trying not to reveal too much of my armor.
He
walks over and is like,
show it.
What's a cron? He looks at it. You see him take his hand out, and then he closes his eyes, and out of his hand, you see a golden light manifest in his palm, and then it turns into what looks like this golden stone, and then he goes and he puts his hand out, and it begins to hover over the body, and then you see these light particles begin to fall across the entire body until the rune stone it disperses, and then he's like, and you see the smell begins to fade away.
Is he clean now?
His body is clean, but I need to make sure that you guys are good. Please follow me to my med station.
All right.
And we're going to leave this pod here. I'll have someone pick it up.
We don't have any valuables or anything,
there's nothing
right?
that's valuable. All right.
I only on
Just a bunch of travel ration containers.
yeah.
Yeah, we were traveling to the closest inhabited planet.
It was a good thing I found you out here because yeah.
Well, how far away was it?
Well, you were probably about a few more weeks away based off of your pod, but once you got there, you probably wouldn't have liked it there.
What was it?
The nearest world by here is a very primitive world. It's not... You would be visitors to a culture that wouldn't understand alien life.
Oh.
Wonderful.
Yes. The joys of being in the Foundation. So, come with me to the medbay. I will make sure that I can get some scans on you both, and that you are healthy.
Do you have
follow
anything
him.
to drink?
I have some liquids.
I mean, drink.
Are you speaking of alcoholic beverages?
Yes, I've been cooped up with this one, and he's not the best conversationalist.
Well, I'll have you know I do drink a little bit myself, but I stick with a few
Let's
specific things.
drink.
Okay, but first I must make sure that you are good.
Yes.
And then I will take you to the nearest command colony.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You hear that, Ethanniel?
Yeah, let's go.
You guys walk over through this ship. It's bigger than your pod, but it's still rather small. As you walk through it, you see there are multiple like areas. There is a bedroom.
Yeah.
There is a communications room. There is also what looks like an armory inside here.
So he's pretty equipped.
He's pretty equipped. You can also tell that he has some authority. He looks like
It's like a nice ship.
Yeah.
Even though it's
Nobility, authority, and all that stuff. And you guys go into a med station. He has you guys sit down, and then he pulls out what looks like a larger kind of codex, and he begins to scan you both. And as he scans you both, like, all right, looks like you two are, your vitals look fine. No deadly illnesses.
Well, that's a relief.
Yes. Where did you say you two are from?
Do I know a command colony that's like off somewhere, like way off in the distance?
You don't know of any command colonies, but you know of regions. There's like the Nebulae Convergence.
Do I know of something that would actually make sense?
Nebulae Convergence would probably be good.
I'm from the Nebulae Convergence.
Oh, all right. What about you? I'm assuming you're from the Nest.
Yes.
All right. He looks at you up and down.
Can I help you with something?
Nothing. All right. Well, you wanted a drink. I will make sure that we get to the nearest command colony. Would you like a drink as well?
Sure.
Yes.
I get to finally use this. Find the drink menu.
What was his name again?
His
Rune
name is
Carver.
No, it was Rune Forger. And his name was actually...
Vice.
Vice Rune Carver.
Rune Forger. Rumors. I want... There it is. All right. So, what are you in the mood for?
What do you have? What is the strongest thing you have?
The strongest thing I have.
The strongest thing you have.
Okay. Well, I have a star chaser for you.
Do I know anything about that?
You've had a star chaser before? They make you... They're dangerous. They taste very good. They're basically like Fireball.
Yes. Let's have that.
I'll have what he's having.
All right. Not too much though, okay?
Not too
right.
much.
He goes over to his communication station, and you see he types in like a little code, and then it shifts into what looks like a little bar inside, and he pulls out a few
you
bottles.
are. I see you, Vice. I see.
Yes.
It's very impressive.
And he pours some, and you see kind of he clicks on it, and a little it freezes up, and it chills the glass, and he hands it to you. Go ahead and roll me an endurance check, please.
Is he having one too?
Yeah, he's gonna have one too.
Oh, the same thing?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, 13.
Ethanniel, you it's pretty smooth. This is pretty smooth,
Nice.
and it has a fruity taste to it, but then it becomes like it goes from fruity to kind of like a smoky.
12.
12.
I still beat him.
Your star. You drink this and it's smooth and it feels pretty.
This is
It's good.
exactly what I needed.
Well, I'm glad you're satisfied.
I am very satisfied. We should have some more.
Another.
Allow me to plot in the coordinates, and then we can discuss what
Yes, let's
from there with a drink.
Very responsible of you, Vice. This is why you're the Rune Forger here. We appreciate your guidance and we appreciate all the assistance that you have provided for us. Aren't we, Ethanniel?
So
thankful.
Ethanniel, what is your name?
My name's Kayto.
Kayto. It's a pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Vice.
And you see he stands up. I will go get the ship.
See, this is a true man of culture.
I like your style, Rune Forger Vice.
Why, that sounded so accusatory.
He looks at you. He's just like,
Don't mind him.
thank you.
Sorry, this is a good drink.
Technically, he's the more bust one.
Yeah, but I've had more practice, like
In a while,
keeping
actually.
it under control and not showing that I'm buzzed.
He goes over to his cockpit.
You can 100% outdrink me, but I can 100% convince people that I'm not drunk for longer until it's absolutely too late.
He goes into his cockpit, and you see him kind of go into it. Go ahead and roll perception check, if you would like.
All right, when he comes back, we're going to kill him.
Did you actually say that?
I did. I'm
You
joking.
thought. You thought.
I know.
What is that perception based off of?
Will.
Both of us?
Why
Yeah.
is my perception so low?
Wonderful.
Where's my will? My will is only 7. What? Why is that? Okay, whatever.
You thought Titan was bad.
18.
You wouldn't want to strike out
11.
with him.
18.
So, Ethanniel, as you're kind of drinking this, you begin to hear around the corner into the cockpit, you hear hello, I picked up 2 stragglers inside the Bestia quadrant. I am bringing them back to Command Colony Fron 4 for a briefing, and then we'll make sure that they are sent on their way wherever they are headed. And if they do require any jobs, and we can provide them with any, but for now it seems like they are just stragglers.
I like Elbow, Kayto, and I'm like, I think we can trust him.
You think? Okay, perfect.
Just
Wonderful.
make sure we don't slit anything out when
Absolutely.
we're drinking.
No.
Yeah.
You just leave all the talking to me. But
Yeah.
first, we were talking about a story. When's the last time you, how does that work, actually?
So,
I'm
it's
curious.
funny because I've been told it looks like a worm.
That's how ironic. I'm sorry.
So
about
in the
assumptions.
nest, the younglings would eat on the worm. And it's of great nutrition, and the great phoenix loves all her children. So we think that the worms have come from the ground, and they're just
so
naturally
You eat
given to
worms
us and are
as
blessed.
children. and
Technically,
then-
you eat beasts too, because you're.
Well, now, but I'm talking about like the little babies. So
the worm.
It's only
The
fair.
great
that-
worm.
the great worm. It's
I've been called the great worm before by many lovers.
You see, you hear stepping in.
And that's
All
when
right.
I put her from.
Was I interrupting something?
No, please.
Vice.
We're just.
grab yourself a drink.
We'll grab some drinks. It is on autopilot, and my ship will.
Wonderful. My goal is to just absolutely fuck this guy up.
Like
Well,
Like,
how
like,
did he
like
finish his
drunk.
drink?
drink?
Did he
drunk?
finish his drink?
He hasn't yet.
Oh, he hasn't even started.
Well, no, he took like half of it down, but he seemed completely fine.
Oh, he's just like Jedi Master.
When's the last time you had some fun, Vice?
I heard
Fun.
rune carvers aren't allowed to have fun.
What's a rune carver?
Or a forger.
Oh, okay.
I do not carve into the stones. I forge them myself.
Yeah.
Is there a difference?
Fun. Let's talk about fun. He was telling a very interesting story.
Yes, about worms. I
Yes.
think I overheard a little bit.
Did you? Very perceptive of you. When was the last time you had some fun? How long is our journey, by the way? How long are we going to be?
It'll probably be about 5 hours or so.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Significantly less time than I was expecting.
Well,
Right.
that's because of my jump drive. You didn't have a jump drive on your pod, so
That is correct. I guess
I don't know many pods that have jump drives.
some pods do end up having jump drives, but those are very expensive. So
What do you do? You look like you can really.
Well, I'm a Rune Forger.
What's that pay?
I don't really get paid per se. I mainly have access.
Oh, okay.
But I can do missions if I so choose.
So you have access to things like drinks?
Well, this is my I'm kind of a connoisseur in a certain sense.
Why don't you choose our next round for us?
Sure. Do you like sweet things?
Yes.
I'm game to try whatever you have.
All right,
Nice.
I'll pull out the spectrum then. And you see him go over, and you see he pulls out a bottle that looks like this pungent red liquid, and he's like, "How you seem like you've drink a lot, and you seem like you probably can handle a lot."
Yeah.
Are you calling me an alcoholic?
Well, I mean, you're the one who's been asking.
I'm just messing with you, Vice. Come on.
And he's like, well, let's have some. Let's have a drink. And he goes and pours. Whoa! Whoa! Cooper, you got to be careful, man. But he goes and pours the glasses, and he hands it over to you. And then you see the glasses kind of radiate this kind of red aura for a second, and then you see the drink begins to kind of pop little bubbles.
It's like carbonated or...
And then he hands it to you.
I smell it.
You smell it. It has the pungent scent of like a blossoming flower.
This is beautiful.
Go ahead and take a sip.
I take a sip.
You take a sip. It's warm as it goes down.
Is it smooth?
It's hard. It's smooth and it's pungent. It kind of goes through your nose and you kind of sniff a little bit. Go ahead and roll me another endurance check.
15.
Oh no. Oh no. Endurance is not my
Strong suit.
strong suit.
Oh. Okay.
6.
Oh fuck. Ethanniel.
Yeah.
What you guys 15? You said.
Yep.
Oh yeah. The ground around you, it gets kind of colorful around you.
Should we just take like
It gets kind of colorful but it feels nice, and you start to kind of like just kind of wind down a little bit.
Yeah. Is there a seat nearby?
You're sitting in a nice comfy
Okay.
comfy
Yeah, I'm
couch
popped
area,
down.
and then Kayto, you. As soon as you take this, you have to put it down because your body begins to feel like it's kind of flowing in the wind like a flower.
So he doesn't even finish his?
No. And you set it down. As you set it down, you look around and everything's nice and red and colorful. And it's...
All right.
Kayto, are you going to finish that?
You're in a nice space. And he drinks it, and you see... You notice that his eyes are starting to kind of like wander around, and he's starting to sway a bit.
This is
Kayto.
beautiful.
Kayto, you going to finish that? Is it still in his hand?
No, it's
I grab it and I put it in his hand, and I like slowly guide it.
You go to guide it into his hand, but his hand is
It's just that loose. Huh?
It's loose.
How's Vice?
Vice seems like he's taking small sips of it.
Oh, was I supposed to drink this slowly?
I mean, you can drink it as fast as you want, but you're gonna feel very good.
I feel good.
Yeah.
I feel amazing.
But hopefully nothing happens. Don't worry, I'll make sure you guys are good. All right. But if
Wait, what does that mean?
this drink is sweet, it makes you feel like you're like a flower. Yes. But as soon as something bad happens, you'll be kicked out of it, and then you'll go into like.
You know what, Vice? I feel like I can trust you.
Thank you. I
I love you.
right.
I love you both.
All right. Well, so Kayto, tell me, Ethanniel, tell me a little bit about yourself. What are you looking at, Cooper? Wow. Was that the first time Cooper? That was the first time Cooper ever barked. Cooper sees something.
He's a demon. He just starts like running.
So, tell me about the two of you, Kayto, Daniel. You guys wanted to talk.
Yes. When was the last time you were with someone?
With someone.
I think he means physically.
Yes. He was talking about worms. Worms. Hope flowers. And I am a flower. I think we should all celebrate.
With someone.
Yes.
Well, there are places where we are going in which you can find someone to celebrate with.
So I've always wondered, is being a Rune Forger like, it to be like a paragon for morality, or you're just free to do whatever you want? You got like a code to live by?
Not necessarily a code. It's more just. Oh, what's going on with Cooper? All right, so Cooper was being weird. Sorry, guys.
He's okay now.
Yeah, he's good. So you were asking, Ethanniel?
Yes.
Asking.
Oh yeah. So do you guys live by like a set of beliefs or values, or is it really like strict and didactic?
It's more along the lines of we are in touch with the energies that flow through the realms, and as a result, we must learn how to control those energies so that we can protect
So
everything.
How do you become
There's
a Rune
no-
Forger?
It depends on if you have the power inside you, but we could definitely practice it.
Do you get a rune hammer?
You can use. Let me. As an example, he goes and grabs one of the runes on his.
Show us your party trick.
On his strap. He pulls off one of the blue ones, and you see him slide his thumb across it in a specific way, and then all of a sudden it turns into a hammer, and in his hand, and it's glowing with energy.
I think you should drink to that.
And you see
Very impressive.
he takes it, and then it fades back into a single rune, and he puts it away on his strap.
Can I try holding it?
Sure, here. And he pulls off the rune, and then he goes and flings it over towards you, and you see it floats towards you.
What, is it still in a rune, or is it like a hammer shape?
It's just in a rune.
Can I try to just like...
You can grab it.
Do I have control of my body yet?
Or
am I just kind of like flowing?
You're kind of flowing right now.
Like
you can still move. It's just you're gonna move in a very slow.
All right, I'm gonna flow.
way.
And
Okay,
do I see my drink?
So I try grabbing the rune.
You grab the rune from the air as it levitates toward you.
I try squeezing it as hard as I can, like almost trying to break it.
Okay, you go to try to squeeze it as hard as you can. It is solid.
Okay, and I just try to like imagine some energy coming out of my hand,
Nothing happens.
and then I just speak some Cantal.
He's like, would you like me to train you how to use runic abilities?
Really, if it was just like even one kind of fun party trick.
Yeah, I can show you how to. Well, I can't show you how to rune forge. That's a full process.
Right.
But I can show you how to use a rune.
While he's saying all this, I want to grab my drink and just pour it into his drink.
Okay. You begin to pour it into his drink.
You try to be sneakily.
I mean,
Go ahead.
kind of, but also I'm just like looking directly at him.
Go
as I do it.
ahead. Go ahead and roll a perception check with
Nice.
disadvantage.
What does that do?
So, do you have talent in perception?
Yes. No, I do not have talent.
Okay, so it's a -3.
Nice. Wonderful. 6.
You begin to pour it. It kind of begins to pour off the side of the glass, and then it begins to overflow a little bit. And you're not looking at it. You're just kind of...
I'm staring at him.
Yeah.
And then I want to pick up his glass and hand it to him.
You go to pick it up, and it spills, and he's like,
I'm sorry.
All right,
I'm sorry.
You're
beautiful.
you're making kind of a mess, Kayto. Do you need me to give you something to...
I haven't eaten well in like a month, and I think it might have been a lot for me.
All right. He takes it, and he's like, I'll drink it, but I'm going to show him a little trick.
Yes.
All right. So you see this symbol on here. If you...
Do I see a symbol?
Yeah. You
So when I see the symbol on the purple one that I'm holding, is it different?
You're holding a blue one.
Oh, the blue one?
Yeah.
Is it different from the symbols on the others on his chest?
There's another blue one.
Do they have distinct symbols?
Yeah, they have distinct runes on them. The other blue one looks the same, but here, let me see if I can find the image for you. Let's go Ripert. You're looking for... He has a kinetic rune. There it is. That is what it looks like.
Okay.
Okay, and then you see him make a circle with the thumb and then slide it through.
Oh, like he outlines it with his thumb?
He outlines it with his thumb and he slides it through, and then you see it, and it becomes what looks like a hammer. And he holds it. It's like, as soon as I let go of this, it turns away, like it turns back into its room. So with the one that you have right there, do the exact same thing that I just did.
Okay, so I carve it.
But you have to have the will enforced into it. So you do the hand motion, and then you kind of believe you turn it into what you want it to be.
Okay. His hammer was it like a little like small hammer or was
it was like a.
Okay. Yeah. So
So
I do it.
go ahead and roll me a straight will, please.
I got a 1.
What's the total?
8.
8.
Yeah.
It kind of flickers for a second, but it doesn't work.
I just jump around, take another swing at it,
Okay.
and then this time when I do the thing, I let out like a big like.
Okay.
17.
It begins to glow and it extends a little bit, but then it falls back into it.
I'm about to hand it back to him. I'm just not good enough.
It takes a few times to really get the hang of it.
Well, if you insist, then I do it again.
I'm just off in the corner singing.
13.
It's still not working.
It's not even fizzing this time.
It kind of glows a little bit, but then it stops.
I think you gave me a broken one, Vice. I hand it to him.
He takes it and then he turns into a dagger. He's like, not to worry, it's normal. And then he, would you like to try?
Yes. I'll take it.
You take it. You gotta do it. Go and roll me a straight will. Straight will, yeah.
$18.
You and it turns into a blade, like a short blade. Ethanniel, you see that Kayto was able to do it while he's super drunk.
No fair.
This is a fun toy.
As that happens, it goes back to its normal rune.
I hand it back. Thank you for letting me play with that.
Pretty good at that.
So, I don't know. We used to be on the nest and used to box. Like boxing.
Box.
Play fighting. No claws, you just like sparring.
You didn't drink your drink.
Apologies. And as he goes to grab it, you see him stop. And he stands up. He's like, apologies. I need to handle something real quick. And he goes to step outside of the room.
Did I hear any like beacon or siren go off?
Nope.
He just
gets up and like...
He knew you freaking changed the drinks, bro.
What? I mean, I wasn't trying to hide it.
That was it.
I don't think that was it.
Vice? I stand up and I try to follow him. Vice?
He's like, don't worry. It's nothing.
I'm not gonna
You
lie.
see,
it's
he
kinda
go-
ruined
It's
my
kinda- it's
vibe.
kinda
I'm
worrying, making me worried.
a little bit, something. I feel like something.
I couldn't even get the rune going.
I'm a flower. I'm gonna start singing my song again.
And as that happens, you feel a
No,
a rock in the ship.
No. Flower.
Vice, can you drive this thing a little better, please?
And you are you going up to the cockpit to talk to him?
Yeah.
You
Don't
see,
leave me alone, please. Don't leave me. I'm gonna come with you.
you're not. What you're going with him?
I'm following him. I don't want to be left alone.
Okay. You see, he's checking out the computer systems, and then he like looks around. And he's like,
I thought we were safe.
"Don't worry, we are safe. There's some kind of anomaly within this sector."
Maybe.
So I'm sorry. I'm a Rune Forger, and these things happen. Like anomalies, I have to check out. But because I have you, I need to make sure that you're dropped off safely. So I'm going to be contacting.
I can take care of myself, Vice.
Trust me, you probably wouldn't want to handle one of these anomalies.
Listen, I'm a flower right now. I don't
Listen,
want to do anything.
I don't know who you think you're talking to just because you got
Don't listen to him,
a
Vice.
rune that you
Don't
can make.
listen to him, Vice.
I can do just as much as you
Ethanniel,
can.
come with me. Come with me, Ethanniel.
Yes, Ethanniel, go with Kayto.
We're walking out the cockpit.
Listen.
I'm like grabbing Kayto.
I know.
You're embarrassing me for Vice.
I'm sorry.
You said we wouldn't do this.
As you're starting to get anxious, I need you to roll me another endurance check.
Oh, wonderful.
Oof.
Let's try for 23.
5.
23 for you.
Yeah.
You are completely sober. You are completely sober.
What?
What? You suddenly just like the flowers, the waves, all just go away.
I'm actually totally fine.
I'm totally fine.
I'm also fine.
I'm more totally fine.
I'm all right.
Vice, we're totally fine.
And he looks back. Good for you. Good for you.
Actually,
Hello, masters. Come in, masters. Yes, I have seen the anomaly. Please send another squadron out for it. I have
Vice.
some stragglers that I am taking care of. No, don't worry. They're fine. They're fine.
I'm gonna like motion for him to like. I'm gonna be like, we'd love to tag along with you. Actually, like if you don't mind, we're just very interested. I think the anxiety from that little bit of whatever happened back there sobered us up.
Oh well, okay. Well, I cannot take you. It's against our.
I don't want to get into
Oh,
trouble.
yeah, so you can be with women and you can drink, but you can't let outsiders fight anomalies?
Well, it's more of
It's because I couldn't do the rune thing.
we don't know. I don't want to place you in harm's way.
I am the danger.
Don't ignore him, please. If we willingly like sign up, like, can we assist you?
The issue is that this is not on the mission archives currently. This is an anomaly. If it's an issue to a point where a Rune Forger cannot handle it and their squadron, then it becomes a mission where people can go and try to take care of it.
No, but see, since it's not on the archives, then no one's really going to know.
My superiors will know.
Why'd you tell them we were here? Why'd you do that, Vice?
There's procedure.
He's following his code, so
Yeah.
we don't want to get you in trouble. We would love to be of assistance.
You know, I think we would be safest if we were right next to you the entire time.
That's why
so
he's having someone else go to the anomaly.
Yeah.
I was just going to take you to another world in which you can probably take up some missions there if you would like, and then
I really think that we should just
go
stay
on
here.
go on your way because
I really think we made some sort of bond here.
I'm just gonna like mouth. I'm sorry.
He's like looking at the two of you as he looks at you. He kind of like eyes you each up and down.
I flex while he's eyeing me, like flex really hard.
I'm not flexing.
And he's like, yeah, I wouldn't want to put you both in harm's way.
Vice,
I understand that you...
I didn't want to do this, but you left me no choice. And then I hit out like the massive try, just pose and just like...
Ethanniel,
I
you have
understand.
bird arms.
I understand that you both probably have some skill sets that could be useful.
Yes, we don't want to trouble you.
I just want to make sure that you understand that these anomalies are sometimes even more like are sometimes bigger than even myself.
We'll go. We'll find some jobs on. Where are you taking us?
Front 4.
Front 4. So we'll go there. We'll find some jobs, and maybe one of them will lead us to this anomaly that we're.
Yeah. Maybe we just need to gain a few levels and come back.
Yes. But I'll make sure that you both have my contact information.
Yeah. I'm sure.
No, I mean we can do that right now.
No, it's nothing personal.
Ethanniel,
And I
are you all right?
Start walking away, and I just like turn my back towards him.
He's upset about the rune.
It probably, yes. It's a little, sometimes you just can't get it out.
Yeah.
I can hear you.
As that happens, you see he stands up. He's like, all right, well, I'm going to make sure that you guys get to front 4 in one piece. And you see he goes over to the cockpit. What would you guys like to do in the meantime?
Is there like an emergency exit door?
You gonna just open up the what are you doing?
There is a door that is like the exit.
Okay, but what I'm asking, is it like dual sealed?
Yes, it is sealed.
No, but okay. So what I'm asking, is there a door and then another door? That way, if I open it,
He's not
everyone gets vacuumed.
killing us.
Yeah,
just sucking us into the vacuum of space.
Not necessarily. No.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I just see you looking at the exit door. I'm like, Ethanniel, what are you doing?
I don't know.
What's wrong?
You don't know me. Don't stop pretending like you know me.
Ethanniel, we've been traveling together for the past 3 weeks.
Is this what you want to see? Alright. See if my worm dick can just like come out.
No, I didn't want to see that actually.
What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you, Alan?
What?
Sorry, I'm still drunk.
You're not.
I lied. I'm so drunk right now. Don't tell anyone about this.
You actually seemed more sober while you were drunk, and now you seem drunk now that you're sober. What is going on?
Who are you?
Who are you?
I don't know, and you know that. I'm struggling to find who I am. I don't even remember what happened.
Okay, so why?
You hear that, Vice? I don't remember anything.
What is happening?
Say that, and he looks back. It's like, as he looks back, you hear in your head, "Is he all right?"
I'm a little taken aback. Have I experienced this before?
Yeah.
All right.
And you know that
in my head,
you've heard. Actually, roll lore check. You're rolling bad.
Yes,
maybe you need a different dice.
Horrible.
It's been a real rough night for Daniel.
And that was like every night.
Yeah.
9. You've heard of people having this ability, but it was forbidden to have some kind of like these kinds of abilities where you were from.
Okay, well then from where I was from, which means here, it's like, so I'm just gonna be like, I have no idea.
All right.
I don't know what's happening.
I think he's anxious
I'll just
about something.
Let me deal with it.
Is it happening in his head?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm just like staring at you, and like you saw my like demeanor immediately tense up for like a second, like, and then I'm slowly calming down.
I'm sorry for showing you that.
It was a little frightening, a little forward. Like, listen, I like I said, I don't like. We don't know each other, but
now we do.
Do you feel better now?
I feel like there's only one way to rectify this.
And really?
Yeah, I think right now.
I just dropped my pants.
Oh God,
it's huge.
Vice, Vice turns around and is like, is everything all right?
Is it in my head again?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was feeling a little threatened, and I just had to kind of put him in his place.
All right.
Don't worry, this is completely normal.
So, as that happens, as you guys are doing this, you see he walks back over. He walks back over, and he's like, so,
I pull my pants back up. I'm like,
and he's kind of feeling a little awkward now.
Vice, we've been cooped up together for like 3 weeks, a month. It's a lot of tension. I'm sorry that you had to see that.
Vice, don't be weird about it.
Ethanniel, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. It's weird. Like, coming from one of the people involved in the party that had to go through that, it's weird. Do you agree, Vice?
I mean, it is a little out of place. I hope you are all right, Ethanniel.
I'm fine. Why wouldn't I be fine?
You said that you don't remember anything.
You heard that.
You kind of screamed it.
If I'm being honest with you, we haven't been completely forthcoming.
I just immediately, my eyes are like huge, like just kind of like staring at you.
And he's like, what do you mean?
We are stragglers. We were lost in space.
Yes. And?
Kayto saved me from a pod.
He was on the ship.
On the ship you were on previously with your
Yes.
mercenary crew.
Correct.
I have no recollection of my memory
So
before then.
The mercenary crew were bad people?
No. No, we, from what I understood, I was not aware of what mission we were on or they were on. I was just brought along.
Okay, well,
And on the way, we found a ship.
found the ship.
Yes.
And
he was on it.
It sounded like he was on the ship that you were on previously.
No.
No. We've come to like you, and we trust you.
You saved me.
Okay, well.
And in turn, you saved us. So, you saved him.
Okay, well, okay.
And me.
Okay. Let's take a step back here. You were found on the ship. What was on the ship? Because if this is something unknown, it could be the anomaly that I just skipped.
It was a portal to another ship?
A portal to another ship?
Another part of the ship.
What do you mean?
Robots? I don't know.
There were robots. There were these pods, and he was in one of them, and the robots
And this
were
is
in
where
the
you
other.
got the pod.
Yes.
Not
Yes.
okay. That makes sense to why.
Did you see the carpet? Like,
He was chewing on the carpet. Cooper.
And while we were there, we found this body as well. And
Roll a deception check. Now he knows that you weren't being forthright. So now he's go ahead and roll a deception check. What are you doing?
deceive him, baby.
uh, 23.
23?
20.
There you go. Yeah, those are the rolls that we're looking for.
Yes.
He
That's a critical one too.
looks at you. He's like, all right, so you found this body.
Yes. And
Okay. Did it have any identification on it? Like, do you know the name of whoever this was?
I mean, the whole ship was in a language we didn't understand.
I see. Could you write like one of the script?
Do I remember any of them?
You remember?
All right,
I'll do the scripts that allowed you to shift the.
I'll do one.
And he looks at it and he's like, it looks like Psyox. But this line right here isn't a usual Psyox symbol. Sorry, I would have to take this to some others within my order. This is good. Thank you for opening up to me.
When you did the diagnostics on me, what did you see?
Well, you have enhancements on you. They seem like very standard enhancements, but I'm not a calibrator, so I couldn't really do full diagnostic on your enhancements. Did you have these before you were? Do you remember anything before?
I get flashes, but
Can you try to remember something from me?
I step towards him and I try to think. I'm within arm's reach if he wants to touch me and awaken some ancient memory.
He doesn't have that ability, but
I don't know. I think he does. So
you
I
close
just
you
come
close
towards
your
him and
eyes and
close your
begin to focus.
You're like,
Go
touch me.
go ahead and roll a discipline check, please.
straight discipline.
Discipline will. Make sure it's okay. I guess we can do that.
14.
As you focus, you begin to really try to think about any kind of memory that might have been. And as you think, you, Ethanniel, begin to see these bright lights shining before you and sharp pains in your chest and on your legs. And as you your eye opens up, your pupil begins to search for any signs of anything, any people, and you do see what looks like these arms are grabbing onto your body and attaching things to your body, and you see this large red eye that glows and sees you and is like, sedative needed. And then you
Go back.
you return back to your memory, to the present moment. Anything?
I was held against my will. I remember a robot doing surgery on me, giving me my augments. It was so bright.
Well, this is out of my purview, my wheelhouse. To be honest, I'd probably need to take you to one of the masters if we were to get to the bottom of it. But that's at the runic core, and it could take some time to get there. Well, I'm not technically like a very powerful Rune Forger. I've only been on the job for like an official Rune Forger for like probably about a month and a half now. So I'm pretty new at this, I would say. If you want. Sorry.
It's okay. We're all open up to each other right now.
Have you changed your mind
about
letting us go to the anomaly?
No.
Oh,
no.
I just thought we were having this moment. I thought things were going well, so
You want to go back to the...
He probably wants to find out more about his past.
Well, the best thing I could do for you is take you to a Negonian and then see if they can probe your mind and access your memories for you. But he looks at you as like, how do you remember your age at all? There's no thing on there saying an age.
no.
Okay. And he kind of like eyes you up and down, tries to gauge your age. He's like, no one can tell they don't live for very long. Probably like 40 cycles or so. But I'm not sure how long you were under, and if they might have given you something that could extend your lifespan. But if they experimented on you, that means that there's something going on in your enhancements that we're going to need to take a look at.
Please help me.
And he's like, I'll do everything I can. And then you hear the ship system. Let's see. He looks over, he's like, oh. And he goes over to the cockpit. And then he clicks on it. And he's like, all right, it looks like we're approaching front 4.
Thank you so much again.
And you see
We're in your debt.
please strap up. The atmosphere here is pretty bumpy.
Strap up.
You strap up. As you strap up, the ship begins to fly through the atmosphere. As it flies through, it goes to land into a station. And as the doors open up, you guys walk out.
There was no like customs or anything we had to go through?
You guys are on Rune Forger ship.
Oh, so we went into a bigger ship.
You guys went into a cosmic station, like a spaceport.
Yeah, and there was no like, okay.
We're on like the police like ship, so like he just bypasses all of the customs and stuff.
Oh, Rune Forgers are the police?
They're
I'm
the highest
using that
order
as
of the
a,
realms.
like just like an example.
Okay, but okay.
And as you guys walk out, you see a bunch of people walking around. And he's like, all right, I'm going to take you to a command station, if that is okay with the two of you.
I trust you, Vice.
I trust you.
All right.
We exchanged contact information before we get separated, just in case.
Yes. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys exchange your codex information.
Yeah.
and then you begin to follow him, and that's when we'll end the session. That was a roleplay session. Roleplay heavy. Fun, guys.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
I like it.
You guys
Did we get cock power for roleplay?
What?
It's worm power.
Oh yeah, worm power.
It's a worm power. No, it's CP.
Cock power.
Chosen points.
Chosen points.
But yes, you do. You get 12 CP.
Nice.
So really, we could just keep talking and just get infinitely stronger. Infinite strength glitch.
Probably get more for doing.
Hey, so there's chosen level. I'm 2 out of 12, right?
Yeah.
There's chosen tier. What is that?
That basically determines like beginner, intermediate, and like advanced level play. That you end up getting like more maneuvers in combat based off of your tier. Your stats will go up based off of your tier.
So how do I get more?
You can only tier upgrades are after every fourth level.
Oh, because 12 divided by 4 is 3.
Yeah. So yeah. So you would get tier 2 at level 5.
4?
At level 5.
5.
Yeah, 5. After every fourth level. So and then level 9 is tier 3, and then there's only 3 tiers.
Nice.
All right. Thank you guys.
Thanks.
I thank you for listening to The Foundation. Be sure to listen to the New Age campaign as threads begin to emerge and tie in with every series. After all, this is an overarching anthology. Also, if you want to be reborn yourself, you can subscribe as a Chosen to access Chosen creation and exclusive Codex entries. Until next time, travelers, be safe, stay safe, and if death comes to you, may you be reborn in power.